GVP.Station 芭乐苹果，接下来为你播放的是 Oldman David 的实况。站长，这可能就要那个维基或是 Google 华生这个人物的设定来什么。
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
我觉得他眼睛好笑。忧郁，站长的忧郁。不见人的纽扣，因为不合身吗？戒痕，刚离婚了。 没有手表，所以，怎么会没有手表
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph, just the same as all the other nights.
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
他这么没教，怎么没教？对吧？那不礼貌嘛？你有看过有人一边抽烟一边问人家东西吗？调查沙滩，我觉得这个地形，列车从这边经过，确定有图站，发了电报之后经过这边。 然后他其实也不确定到底列车有没有过来，对不对？然后就啥？列车是在这边消失的，也不知道列车什么时候消失，也不确定到底有没有经过这边。唐卡是就是这里的岔路，我们去看看。我们需要检查一下前面的那个分支点。 前面对前面，看看它能不能正常运行。
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. The switch is rusted, but it still works.
然后是通往哪边呢？
The railway ends here. That is strange.
照理说应该会停止，不应该会有这东西。外摘被拆掉了，该不会整辆车都掉下去了吧？下马花生，你在转过头看到你，吓死！如果你们觉得我那个什么就是画面很钝的话，画面很钝的话，其实你可以，其实也没有放大镜，没有。如果你觉得我现在的实况的影片有点钝的话，你可以在就是之后过几天，就是可能明天或是隔天看我的那个 YouTube 的记录。那我已经把上一次玩的记录分成三集，然后贴在那个 YouTube 上面。那我看到的画面是很流畅的，对啊，可以接受了。所以就是如果你没办法接受就是钝北的话，你们可以到 YouTube 看一下之前的影片。
The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable. The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
对，它竟然是鹰眼。我要彻底猜，然后总觉得这个站长有没有，他很可疑。身为一个列车长，需要有时间观念，可是他却没有戴手表，这让我觉得好奇。可能没有手表吧，对不对？哦，怎么走掉？
He looks anxious.
没错，
And he is not an Englishman.
黑色的头发，看来没有什么东西。香辣花生，走开呀！定飞。那人在哪边啊？华生，你是要吓死谁啦？走开啦！怪异耶！我现在在办案，你不要来烦我啦！走开啦！像啦，你再给我叫一个试试看。见鬼！感觉可怕耶，真的是。哎，雪茄。
This scent is familiar to me.
墨西哥吗 ？Mexico。那我为什么不能说？对，好像怪怪的。为什么它不能动啊？好像怪怪的。啊，要这样子啊！对对。没有这样子。可以这样子。然后这边这样，然后还差一点。没有动啊。
A greenish brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
烟灰缸哦，染色的
This
加工。
ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans.
怎么知道啊？
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
是有点可疑啊。办公桌啊，上瘾。
Newspaper articles on horse racing, hurdles, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
门票。
Betting slips for horse racing. The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all of his savings.
所以待会缺钱，有钱能使鬼推磨。
A telegraph.
电报机。那个男的去哪边呢？走开啦，华生！这不要挡路啊！走开啦！我很烦呢，你挡在这里，你要给我挡，我揍你啊！妹的，去死！拿一手来给。哪有那么多天？怪哉怪哉！哦，已经打开了，进去看看。
Watson, would you like some tea?
No.
哦，有桶。没错，这间房子好像没有什么特别的。啊，沙滩哦，调查湖边的沙滩呢？那往哪边走？湖边的沙滩。湖边的沙滩在哪里？啊，海滩哦，在这里。不过我们先回到这边好了。回到一开始的车站了，我对于那保险单想要问一下那个，我觉得我想要问一下那个金主肺炎新的就知道，可能成了铁轨，应该成了，我觉得。这样是正确的，我觉得。没有，还要再去找几个线索。好，我们回到这边了。我觉得我们走错了，我们应该是要到这里才对。切菲斯特，我对于那保险单有好奇。我想要去问问他们到底是怎么回事。这是一个非常悬疑的案子。 还特地制造错觉，以假乱真啊，还是太调皮。华生，你知道干什么了？没有。我用错了，应该在布里德这里了，一开始。对。好，我们现在到了，我要去问那个人，走开啦！哦，真是硬的。关于保险单，我觉得应该要问他，为什么会那么高额的保险单？有机器，搞不好啊，原型机的保险。
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
这50%。
Thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologize for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
重要的手提包。
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more
罗
about
宾
him.
先生，行李室，
Don't touch anything, please.
谁给你？你这是霸卡。
A telegraph.
一份电报，电报机。
It's a scandal. An absolute out...
太差了，还不然回家陪了，吵死了。行李室，
Railway per...
我要找那个行李，让我看一下这里有什么。行李室在哪边？打不开耶。 这里。
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
这里打不开。哦。 行李室，我们现在在这边吗？岔路，我要再回去一趟。我们再回去一趟好了。没错，再回去一趟。还有一个岔路要检，还有一个岔路要检查。哦，我发觉玩这游戏很花脑筋的，而且眼睛很酸啊。 觉得 酸酸的。现在都尽快解开所有的谜题呀、然后把这张完成了，我就要先休息一下，因为觉得有点晕，眼睛也不太舒服。希望是能够在1个小时内完成。好，等一下我看一下我的脸书 ，My Facebook。好像没有什么新的讯息，那我们就去检查一下这个岔路。在后面，所以我们要用跑的过去。咦？对啊，岔入小秘密，已经没办法再过来了。诶？他是这样过来的吗？应该在这里啊。华正，你不要再闹了好不好？哈哈，正经一点啊。这边吗？像
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
也不对啊，我记得在后面。哇，哥，你要吓死谁呀？不稳听，荒废了。对啊，都已经荒废成这样子了。
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
怪该。哦，科罗尼，然后马蹄。
Traces. Let's take a closer look. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
那怎么用啊？
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
不知道怎么用哦，搞不懂哎。
Nothing interesting here.
感觉都没有什么东西呀、啊。
Nothing interesting here.
分析痕迹吗？
Nothing interesting here.
也没有东西啊，东西也没有变化啊。
Nothing interesting here.
嗯，这是跳过哦。嗯
Nothing. No.
到底哪边呢？
No. No. No.
没有什么值得注意的啊，不知道怎么用哎。对，这些。
Traces. Let's take a closer look.
这个怎么用啊？搞不懂。调查。哦，
Nothing interesting here.
这样子啊。
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
哦，
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
那是量取的吧？
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
宽度吧。
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
既然不是直的，也不是横的。
The distance between the tracks
Ah.
is about 6 feet 7 inches.
6英尺。对啊，看不出来那是有卷尺。
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
所以无意之间发现这个。所以建筑残骸，我今天被拆光光了。对啊，这个又毁了，乱七八糟。所以有人进来吗？应该是不太可能。华生你在？我找鞋我在哪边？华生你不要乱了啊！它是从外面运过来的。
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
运过来。那它是怎么运过来？所以，我预估它应该是，我不知道它有没有经过这边呢？它可能火车，它干嘛那么大费周章呢？ 火车从这边，这个我真的不知道了。我们先去海滩一下，或许可以得到更多的线索。打开推理。没有什么线索。他有通过吗？我觉得他是在湖里面沉的。就是火车已经在湖里面没错。
That is located near the quarry and Doncaster Station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest. These traces were made by carriage. Look. The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
6、7英尺。
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
吻合诶。哦。调查过。
The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
没错。我还是不明白耶，他们是从湖那边嘛？对啊，他们是从海滩这边运到